This is the Doogee X93, an ultra budget phone from Doogee, which costs around $60, $60 to $80 to be exact. And for that you get 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of storage, a 4,350 mAh battery, Android 10, the MediaTek 6580, a 6.1 inch display. Doesn't say whether it's Full HD or 720p. I'm gonna assume 720p. Apparently got a Samsung 5 megapixel camera sensor. But yeah, those are our main specs. Let's open this up. Okay, so very glossy and plastic feeling. I actually like the feel of the back, even though it's plastic. Feels small in the hand, even though it's 6-inch display. The back is removable, but the battery is not. So this is just where you put your micro SD card and 2 SIM slots, which isn't too bad at all. In the box, our limited warranty card. You fill this out and send this to Doogee, I'm assuming. User manual. Nothing really special there. Charging brick. Charging cable. Micro USB. Also a pretty standard TPU case that I'm not really a fan of, just because if you use them for an extended period of time, it's gonna get all yellowy and disgusting, really. Alright, so first impressions, the display looks pretty decent, but from the sides the color kind of shifts, if you can see that. So I'm gonna set this up and get back to you. Alright, so first impressions, the display, you know, it's decent for the price, I gotta say. But the performance, I mean, just navigating the phone, it's also not too bad. So yeah, the 6580, even though it's a weak chip, it's not like an entirely slow one either. So this chip is still very usable for like very basic tasks. Alright, so the phone locked by itself, like auto lock, because I stepped away to do something. And then I come back to like this. This is what happened. Great timing. So just checking in from, like I already signed into the Play Store. I don't know why it's making me do this again. Let's just retry, I guess. I mean, maybe it's having trouble connecting to Google services. It's possible. Oh, it's installing WinRider though. Alright, while those apps are installing, let's see if we have face unlock, because a fingerprint sensor we don't have. And no face unlock either, which is very strange. Just press the X already. Oh my god. Why is the screen unresponsive? Of course it's not responding. Ugh, that is just wonderful. Oh my god, this is the laggiest I've ever seen it on any phone. Are you kidding? I just want to turn off ads. Why are you... Hopefully this will make a difference now. It's barely a difference, and it's still completely laggy. I already seen enough. It's like 0.5 frames per second, literally. Oh god. Alright, so this phone is not really good for gaming, as you can see. I'm trying to open YouTube for so long now, and it just keeps crashing. Like it was, now it seems like it's gonna load. Alright, so sometimes when you open an app, it just never opens. So you have to close it and reopen it, only then it will work. So it seems like now YouTube is functioning, but the phone is getting pretty warm. So it's like really struggling. And just, what just happened? Okay, so the speaker actually is pretty decent. Like, I mean, it's a bit muffled, but for $60, you get a pretty decent loudness and a tiny bit of bass, if I'm not mistaken. I know I'm not the sound expert, but it is a decently sounding speaker. I've heard worse for more expensive phones. And we have a headphone jack as well. Alright, so camera. Rear camera is 8 megapixels. Front camera is 5 megapixels. Rear video is only 480p. Oh, we can bump that up to 720p. Let's do that. And front facing video is... I'd never heard of this CIF, but we can do that to 480p. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. And yeah, let's take our first selfie. Let's go outside. Rear facing video. Wow. And front facing video. Let me know what you think. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So should you buy this phone? If you can find it for around $60, $68, something like that, then I would say it's a pretty good buy, but around the $80, $100, it's like not worth it at all. So unless like on a really strict budget, then I would just spend a few dollars more and get something around a $100 range, like the, I don't know, like around the Humididis, like have really good value for price phones if you're looking from a company like that. Or Xiaomi, even though I don't really review many Xiaomi phones here. But yeah, that is my opinion. I mean, if you can find it for like $60, $70, then I guess the display is decent. So is the speaker and the cameras. It's just the performance that mainly suffers. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.